Guys, I own you an insane amount of videos still. We have to go through the best releases, Arabian and niche, and yeah, we've done designer of 2024. We have to do my most worn of Arab fragrances, that's for sure. Yeah, there's a lot, but we're gonna have a short break today because I want to show you new things that I got in the mail, and they're all from Riiffs and Nusuk. I'm also planning to do a niche haul very soon because I gathered quite a few new fragrances that I really want to show you from the niche world, so stay tuned for that. But today we're gonna focus on some really pretty, really feminine things that Riiffs and Nusuk have to offer. And I want to start with something that I was looking into for a while now, and many of you have recommended this to me, but I feel like on some websites the node structure is completely inaccurate, and that's why I kind of was hesitant to buy it myself, because I thought maybe that's not the thing that you guys have and recommend to me. You get what I'm saying? Because I think some websites have the node structure wrong, but I have it in my hands now, and I must say, you guys were right. It's absolutely beautiful. And yes, by the way, I promised you I'm gonna tell you about my makeup in the beginning of every video. So let's go quickly on my lips, because that's what is the most important to you, and eyes. On my lips, I have the new Cool Spice lip liner from MAC. I really love it. It is indeed very similar to my all-time favorite Anastasia Muted Mauve. This one is just a tiny bit pinkier and a little bit more beige, but it's oh guys, if you love cool tones, this is amazing. So Cool Spice, and on top of that I have something that's super underrated and I don't know why, but I have the Dior Lip Maximizer, which is popular, yeah, but not this color. And the color, come on Chad, this is number 14, Shimmer Macadamia, and oh, is it amazing. It is just this perfect dusty rosy beige. No words, no words. And on my eyes I have Dior beige, no, not beige, Rose Tulle 755, the metallic mono eyeshadow, and it looks like this. I've already shown this to you, but this time I have it like really just this one and done. That's the only thing I have on my eyes. And the highlight is this Water Brat that I've talked to you about already from Fenty. This is new, quite new, and everything I'm wearing is linked below for you guys. And if I have like any ongoing discount codes for Sephora or other shops, it's also there. It's just one link, my makeup link. You have everything there, from foundation to skincare to hair care, which is really good these days. I must say, like, my hair is so healthy, and just yes, new year, healthy me. All right, let's get into this fragrance finally, because I've been waiting for over a year to review this. Okay, so this is Nusuk Ajwaa concentrated. Is it really? Yes, concentrated Ajwa Murakas concentrated red. That's the full name on the website. And it's actually super inexpensive. It's only 80 dirhams, which is what? Not even $20, I think, right? So yeah, it's around $20, if that even. So this is the baby. This is the baby. And I must say the bottle is really stunning. Even the cap is nice. The cap is plastic, it's not metal, but come on, 80 dirhams, right? So in general, I really love the bottle, especially that it's velvet. I'm sold. I'm sold immediately. I love this whole line because before this one, I got this one, which is Ajwaa Pink. I think it's just called Pink, and it's the same line, obviously. And this is like your perfect, a little bit more powdery version of the Lina. No, sorry, it's actually like you mix the Lina La Rosé and the Lina Exclusive. That's how I would categorize it. It's incredibly good, absolutely beautiful. If you love the DNA of the Lina Exclusive and even the original Delina, then this will be your absolute baby. Again, 80 dirhams, so 20 bucks. You really cannot go wrong. Let me quickly read you the notes. This is sorry to make a mistake. This is Ajwaa Roses, not Pink. It's called Roses. And of course, it is a rose-based fragrance. You have rose and Bulgarian rose, so two types of roses. No idea what the first one is, but doesn't matter. Then we have oud, then we have saffron and black pepper. So as you can see, it's kind of a homage to that Delina-esque rose DNA, but the notes are completely different. So it's nothing, you know, duping. It's not an inspired fragrance. It's their own creation. But to my nose, it's literally like you would take the Lina La Rosé with all its beauty and aquaticness and airiness, but mixed it with the Lina Exclusive and that, you know, fluffy powderiness that it has, and that same very smooth, subdued oud. So this one I really love. I reviewed it already, and you guys know I really liked it from the beginning. It has such a nice longevity and projection. For me, even though it's not a straight up like dupe for Delina or Exclusive, it's actually beautiful when it comes to that genre, and I would say it's definitely one of the best, you know, that you can get. It's not one-to-one. Don't expect it to be like straight up clone. They're not cloning anything. This is simply done beautifully. It has very much some similarities, but also some differences. So check it out if you haven't already. If you love the Lina-esque DNA, you will love it. There's no doubt about it. And it's so inexpensive and it's really cute, and it's velvet as well. So yeah, I'm sold on velvet bottles. They're very easy to clean. First of all, you do not have fingerprints on them. You do not see dust on them. They're just perfect. So let's get into the red one, which is our big elephant in the room today. Because again, I wanted to get it for the longest time, but on each website here in Poland or Europe where I looked, it had such weird note structure that I felt like it cannot be it, because there was like patchouli, oud, like whatever. It was not that what you guys were saying to me. So I held off, and now I got it straight from Dubai, and now I know it's the one that you guys, especially you guys in the US, recommended. So this one is pear, rhubarb, and black currant. Then we have tuberose, orange flower, and rose. And in the base, we've got sandalwood, hazelnut, and other woods. So this is also 80 dirhams, first of all. And this is your amazing, amazing fruity woody scent with rose. I'm gonna tell you straight away, please don't even think that it's anything similar to Amouage Guidance when you see pear and rose and hazelnut. It's not. If anything, it might be a little bit similar to fragrances like Armani My Way, that kind of a thing, Prada Paradox. It has a very nice pear, rhubarb, fruity in general, sour zest in the beginning. I always love that in fragrances, you guys know. Then you definitely do have that nice tuberose and orange flower for sure. And yes, I definitely smell some rose running through it. And when it comes to that sandalwood, I only get it in the very dry down. What I get earlier on from the dry down is the sandalwood, which is very nice and creamy and a little bit smoky. So this one is absolutely spectacular. Honestly, even though it's so inexpensive, I would easily pay for it over $100. This is how nice and classy and sophisticated it smells. Again, if anything, I would say it's comparable scent-wise to things like My Way, again, Prada Paradox, stuff like that, you know, those fruity, tuberosy, woody fragrances. But it's again a creation on its own. I don't think it's particularly inspired by anything. It just smells divine. And if you like the genre, it's again, same thing with the pink one. If you like the reference that I'm giving you, that this is definitely in the Lena realm, and this one is definitely in the My Way kind of realm, if you like that, you will love these. And these are so inexpensive, it's almost a crime not to try them. So yeah, I both of these I love. Like, I love them, and I plan to wear them especially throughout the whole spring and summer because I know they're gonna shine in hotter weather. Now, honestly, I love them around the house, yes, but it's not the best time to use them when you go out. At least where I live, it's like 0 degrees Celsius, so duh. But for spring and summer, these two, yes, yes. Okay, dokie. We've got these two out of the way. Now we're gonna quickly move on to something that is a little bit similar bottle-wise, I would say. At first, I even thought maybe they are in the same range, but no, they're not. This is also pink, so of course I'm very excited. I feel like the more I get to know the brand, the more the brand gets to know me, and yeah, it just hits the right spot every time I explore something new. So this one, Pinky Pink, it is Anna Awwal from Nusuk again. And this one, again, super inexpensive, but the quality is so nice. So first of all, look at the bottle. Isn't that so cute? Like, of course, the crown gives me royal crown, which are like so expensive. I mean, come on. If you want to be a princess, this is what you need. And look how gorgeous these two look together. And yes, I have them like that on my shelf around other pink bottles. So this is Anna Awwal or Awwal. I'm not sure how to exactly pronounce it, so don't kill me in the comments. But this one actually is a little bit more similar to the actual Lena. So this one has some bergamot, rhubarb and lychee, Turkish rose and peonies, cashmere or cashmere wood, incense, vetiver, and cedar wood. So as you can see, the note structure is definitely more similar. This one is definitely a standalone fragrance, just simply within the same genre, but this one is more so, I would say, spot on. And this one, This one is such a beautiful subdued version of that Delina DNA. And again, it's not exactly the same. Absolutely not. This one, I feel like, has a very toned down rhubarb note comparing to the original. So for everyone who doesn't really love that rhubarb in the Lina, this is definitely the way to go. And what is definitely amped up, in my opinion, is that cashmere wood and the peonies, which is great. So this one is definitely more effervescent, more aquatic. It's again toned down on, it's again very much toned down on the sour note of the rhubarb. So it's just more floral and a bit more angelic, I would say. So it's really, really cute. I really cannot recommend this enough, especially for the price, guys. Come on. Come on. If I had to choose between these two, I would say probably, honestly, the best thing you can do is to have them both and mix them as you like, in proportions that you like. But I think I'm kind of leaning towards this velvet one, Ajwaa, but they're both beautiful. I really cannot decide. I honestly cannot decide. So let's maybe skip that decision because it's pointless. They're both lovely. Okay, next, the one that I really, really wanted to show you, because I've already showed you the blue version a couple of months ago, and I know that some of you really, really loved it. This one is the pink version, and it's my personal favorite from the two. This is Abeer, and as you can see, it comes in that super cute box full of flowers. And again, it also comes in a blue version, which is very like clean, almost soapy clean. It's very nice to use every day. And actually, my sister really, really loves it, to the point that she took it just like that. And I don't know if I'm ever getting it back, to be honest. You know, she's 14, so she's in that phase. You get what I'm saying? Did you have that phase? Because I definitely did. All right, so let's not blame her. Let's move on. We have the pink one, so that's fine. So this is Abeer, and this is a very, very crisp fragrance, but it has a very nice bitter almond note to it. So this one has bergamot and again bitter almond. Then you have peony and ylang ylang, and then you have vanilla and coumarin. So you're gonna have a very nice vanilla resinous, slightly resinous dry down because of the coumarin. And the top is super fresh and crisp, but as well, you get that super nice almondy touch. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. I'm getting like a hint of Latafayara, which I do not like. But I mean, the original pink one, Yara, that people are crazy about, I'm not. I'm really not. You guys know I love different versions of it. This one is so much better. And again, it's not the same, but I'm getting like a hint of it. That, you know, milkshakey, fruity, floral, vanillic scent. Very plush. Almost like marshmallows with strawberry milkshake. Definitely very much a milky vanilla. It's kind of like, you know, vanilla cream that you have in a milkshake. So it's really lovely. Really, really lovely. Not to even mention the packaging. This one is so cute. The cap is also plastic, but it actually does look decent. So this one is a Riiffs Abeer. Very, very pretty fragrance. Again, the blue one is more like clean, powdery, soapy. This one is like crisp, clean, but fluffy, marshmallowy, vanillic. So if you are a fan of fragrances like this, which are very, very popular at the moment, especially, you know, especially Kayali, Young Marshmallow, they're a little bit similar to each other. So these are in the same genre. So if you like this, you will surely like that. So that is Abeer. And I think this is gonna be the last one, but to be very honest, I saved the best for last because I am truly, truly, truly obsessed with this scent. And this is also Riiffs, and this is Goodness Oud Blanc. So it looks like that, and it may or may not remind you of something. However, do not be fooled by the name or the packaging because it's really not. It's really not like mask therapy. This is completely different and reminds me of a completely different fragrance actually. So this is how the presentation is presenting itself. I must say that the bottle is done absolutely beautifully. The plaques all over the bottle are metal and they are 3D, so you can feel the texture of the engraving. It's really, really beautiful. And this is the cap, and this is the back. So this is again Riiffs Goodness Oud. They also have a black version, purple version, and red version. I'm not sure if they have any other, but for sure these three. Alright, so this beauty has ozonic notes, salt, praline, Turkish rose, amber extreme, vanilla, and patchouli. And this is quite similar to Olympia from Paco Rabanne, which you guys know I absolutely love. Also quite similar to Istanbul from VIAGE. Similar to Mercurial Cashmere from Electimus. Basically salty, quite airy vanilla. That's very sweet from the praline. Also, you get quite a bit of rose. Smells like a rose dessert, kind of like Lukum, Turkish Delight. Definitely. And in the base, you have that amber extreme, which gives you very much an ambroxany vibe. So if you like that dry down that also vanilla powder from Matière Première has, this is definitely here as well. I don't really get much patchouli at all. So what I could compare this to is, again, they're not exactly the same, but you know, to just give you a reference, this is a little bit like Mercurial Cashmere from Electimus, Idyllic Istanbul from VIAGE, and Olympia from Paco Rabanne with added rose, but rose in a very gourmand way. Like rose Turkish Delight. Yeah. This one stole my heart. It's absolutely amazing. I am so in love with this DNA in general, and it's been like that for years and years and years. I've used Olympia for I don't know how long, but since it was released, I've been using Olympia. So imagine how long I've been into that DNA. And this is just, you know, new, fresh version of it, of our salty vanillas, with a beautiful, beautiful Middle Eastern touch of that lukum that's rosy and gourmand. Absolutely stunning. This one lasts forever. I smelt it after I washed my hands 3 times because I had it on my hand first time when I was testing it, and I had to wash my hand 3 times to lose the scent. So it's really, really nice when it comes to longevity. Overall, I get at least 9 hours with moderate to moderate plus projection. So this one is a true gem, in my opinion, from this haul. Even though I love every single fragrance that I have here in front of me, I feel like this one is a true winner. So if you love your salty vanillas that are a little bit, you know, ozonic, but also leaning gourmand, then you have to have this in your house, in your perfume wardrobe, whatever. You just have to have this. And it's definitely a beast one, and I really am eager now to try the rest of this collection because this one has blown my mind. Then to sum up the others, Abeer, absolutely stunning, especially if you love fragrances like Yara from Latafa, but especially that, you know, trendy genre of floral marshmallow fragrances like this. Then you will love Abeer, and it's such a beautiful bottle in such a beautiful packaging, perfect for a gift. Then if you are into your Delina DNA, you have two options. This one is definitely stronger, more peppery, but also more aquatic at the same time. This is really a beautifully done rose that I tend to reach for very often recently, even though I think the best time for it in general will be spring and summer. And then here you have more of a straight up Delina-like fragrance with very similar note structure, but this one to me is definitely toned down on rhubarb. So for everyone who doesn't love that, you know, sour fruity rhubarb in the original Delina, you will absolutely love this, and the packaging is honestly to die for. And of course, the one that you guys recommended to me, the Ajwaa Concentrated Red. It is really stunning. It is stunning, especially if you love tuberose, which is quite fresh and effervescent here. There's nothing dusty in this fragrance at all. Also, it has such a beautiful note structure in general that it smells very rich and very sophisticated, and definitely not like its price suggests, because this one really smells like a top class niche fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, it's kind of in a DNA of Armani My Way and stuff like that, but it has its own thing, you know. It has that hazelnut, it has the rhubarb. It's definitely different, but if you like such you know, sweet tuberose fragrances, then you will love this one so much. So that is it for today, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like this content and subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna see you in another one. Bye guys.